Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Wallah, I need haircut. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Everyone on your way in, please do hit the like button. Do subscribe to the channel right here, right now. We're going to be talking about Arsenal against Real Madrid. We're going to be talking about Liverpool getting knocked out and the final we have this Sunday against Newcastle. We're going to be asking about the FA Cup chances for Nottingham Forest and Manchester City. You get me? So, yeah. Wow, you have another club's badge. Wow, you call yourself a Forest fan. Anyway, joining me first and foremost, because he's through to the next round. He's going to get top row treatment. You get me? He's through. And he said on Sad Football Corner he prefers Real Madrid. Man like Ashraf is the guy Ashraf.
Yeah, you're fasting. Why are you lying while you're fasting? It's unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. He's fasting and he's
You've
lying.
broken your fast, right?
La, I'm waiting for the food to come, inshallah. But yeah, it adhan called. Yeah, alhamdulillah, man, I'm good. Unlike you, I don't know what's happening with you. What's like you have a sore throat or something?
No, it's how I sound before coffee. I need coffee badly, wallahi. I'm a coffee addict, I swear.
I was watching him in the previous show and I'm listening to him now and I'm like, bro, this guy must be really sick. He must have the cold.
No, I'm not sick.
Alhamdulillah. Okay.
Just need some coffee and I'm excited again. I just need coffee.
Yeah. And I don't know why are you laughing at Arsenal Real Madrid? What's so funny? At least we're through. Have some shame.
Yeah, don't do the sad, please. Wallahi, this is what sad does. Yeah.
No,
Wallahi,
you are laughing at us.
It's like, oh, we're through to the quarterfinals. You're not. Can you not do this?
Okay, please? fine. I will do what Husam.
This is literally sad behavior.
Okay, I'll do Husam behavior. What was Husam's behavior? Na. Hey, goodbye.
I did. I actually sang that still. I did.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. But alhamdulillah, man, I'm all good. We're finished, 13 days of Ramadan. It's unbelievable, man.
Yeah, bro, time flies. I swear to God, it flies.
It's crazy.
Like this time, imagine this time next Thursday, it's going to be 21st Ramadan already.
Yeah, the last Asr al-Akhir. Crazy.
And then the one after that, yeah, Ashr al-Awakhir. And then the one after that is going to be 29th as well. 28th. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Time does fly. I can't even lie to you. So it's what, like, so we are
almost half Ramadan, bro. It's mad.
Yeah. Because obviously it's the same date now in the both lunar and the solar.
And so exactly. So I look at the calendar. I'm like 13 March. Okay, 13 Ramadan.
Yeah, khalas, it's 13 Ramadan. Yeah, because it started 1st of March. Joining us next is the most shameless fraud in the universe. Bro, what is this? You're a Forest fan. What is this?
This is football heritage. Heritage. To PSG.
Do you actually have shame?
What, we not. What? Why?
You're a Forest fan and you're repping PSG?
I like the color, man.
There you are.
I mean, does it offend you? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I don't find the crests offensive.
Okay, so what are you complaining about?
No, I'm just offended by the fact that you're a PSG fan.
Well, okay, fine. I'll put this one on if is that offending to you.
No, I'm not offended.
Is that better? Would you like to see Nunes?
No.
I think that's a touching moment, the way Slot embraces Nunes and says, Nunes, don't worry about it, Habibi. It's okay.
I'm going to sell you on the summer.
Just say astaghfirullah.
As a fellow Libyan, I could confirm Wolfie has no shame. Allah, he has no shame. Wallahi, Wolfie is very shameless.
You just tell me what you want, man. I actually have to bother him to the green screen up for this. You okay with this one, yeah? Yeah. And then look, and you know the most touching moment is you can see Graven Birch there. Graven Birch, what he thinks of Nunes. Look how he's just grabbing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like crazy.
Can I introduce LB, or is there any more like you want to analyze more what's happening?
Oh, introduce LB. We've warmed up. We're ready for you today, man.
Yes. Hi, LB. He doesn't want me to introduce you, so I'm just gonna say hi, LB. Happy now? There you go.
Yeah, I'm in Hamza's house, isn't it? I'm using the Wi-Fi of Hamza, guys. Yeah, shout out Hamza, man. Nice house, bro. Big up Hamza in it every time. Yeah, but
isn't that just on StreamYard? I swear. Where do you put it?
Yeah, you go to settings, virtual background, innit? And we're in a Hamza's house. Hamza's always got this background whenever I see him online.
I swear to God, it's this easy, eh? Just put yourself in Hamza's house. That's it. Hey, hi guys, I'm in Hamza's living room. Big up.
Well, you didn't know that.
No, I didn't make that. It's on StreamYard.
Yeah, default
It's
setting.
just naturally on StreamYard. Go to virtual background is there, and then there's this one.
Yeah, no, I know, man.
What other backgrounds do I have?
There's loads, bro. There's loads.
Where's this from? Is this from Arsenal? Yeah, that's from Arsenal.
You know what he's trying to do. I don't know if he's
we're
been
in your
messaging-
mind so much. It's crazy.
I'm
Wait,
in
has he been
Anfield.
messaging you saying, I haven't got long today? I have not got long today.
No, but I actually don't. Wallahi, I'm invited to my uncle's
Wallahi,
house.
he's come out now. How
Wallahi.
dare you, man? How dare
Wallahi.
you start pulling Wallahi out?
Wallahi al-Azim, I am invited with the whole tribe to my uncle's house for iftar in an hour and 10 minutes. And it is a massive sign of disrespect in Arabian culture to not go when you're invited to iftar. Yes or no? Yeah, Ewan, be honest. There you go.
You're pulling the family card, are you? Huh? You are so shameless, man. You're
I
hiding
swear I'm
behind
invited
your
with my whole
family,
tribe.
right? All right. What day of Ramadan are we in now?
13th.
13. So for 13 days, no one has invited the world famous Don Husam from his family for iftar, but they choose today. Today, we have invited people. If I missed it,
we have done, but mostly on a Friday we invite people, and on Saturday sometimes. So
right,
yeah,
but randomly a Thursday, yeah.
Yeah, because we got invited because weekend for working Jordanians is Friday and Saturday.
Ashraf,
so
what are you
Thursday,
saying to this BS, man?
I have no work tomorrow. Wallahi, Ashraf will agree with me. Don't worry. Anyway, regardless,
I'm just breaking my fast now, so you guys are.
Yeah, let him break his fast.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Don't be a fraud. Oh, look at me. I'm Wolfie. I'm sensitive. Someone can't eat in front of me. Can you grow up here?
Oh, look at me. My name's Husam. I'm out the Champions League.
So are you. That's a good response still. Good one-liner. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. It's LB, more LB, Forest Fan TV, and Ashraf Talks Football is all in the description. Every single channel, guys. Just go give them all a subscribe, please. And show them all love. So, yeah, big up to all of you guys. And let's just get this party started. So, Wolfie, you are running your mouth. Might as well start with you, Habibi. What do you want to say about Liverpool?
I want to say, how have we gone from a quad to potentially this Sunday evening? Ya Allah, man. Give Newcastle their first title in 70 years. To this. To potentially just a title, man. Do you know, I think if you end up with just the Premier League this season, it will be the most forgotten trophy apart from your COVID season that I can remember. I really do. People look back at the Centurions that Man City did, that race where you bottled it against Man City, Arsenal's bottle drops. All of these are more memorable than Liverpool's potential. Even if you did the double, your double would be a fake double for a start. It's not an FA Cup league double. It's just a League Cup league double. This is petering out into such a pathetic title win. And every title win is good, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking in the memory, man. In the memory. People will not remember this at all. And that's embarrassing. After they were talking about a potential quad, they end up with this. Wow.
Well, that's a load of shit right there because
How'd you do that?
no league title is ever forgotten about. Let's just don't exaggerate now and start going over the top. If I told you in August Liverpool are going to win the league this season, you probably would have laughed. And here we are.
Apart from I predicted Liverpool would win the league, so laugh again.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Wallahi Allah, I predicted Liverpool.
Show me the clip. Show me
Okay.
the clip.
It's on my videos, man. Go
Can,
Okay,
we
watch
no,
play
it.
no.
the, can we play the clip of you saying like PSG are scared in it?
Yeah, share screen. I don't care.
I will go. We got sorry.
You wanna
well,
cook?
the game's the game, innit? You know what I mean?
Pathetic title win, but Forest fan with one leg. Yeah, man, it's very sad. Obviously, we got PSG. Oui.
Let me just rewind that. Let me just rewind. Let me do a real page.
We got PSG. Oui. Je suis Husam. Je m'appelle Jordan. Bring on PSG, man. Bring on PSG. I ain't worried about no damn PSG.
Wait, did he just say Je
We're
suis
going through,
Husam?
mate. We're going through, mate. Benfica get Barcelona. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oui. Je m'appelle Husam, mate. Champions League heritage. I ain't worried about no PSG. Sit your ass down. We're gonna slap them.
Oh.
Gonna slap them. Gonna slap up PSG. Gonna slap them silly. These guys think that we are breast. Have some shame.
Oh, bro.
You know what the best bit is? You know what the best bit is?
Can I give you a quick
love it
story?
when-
Quickly, Wolfie, let me say something. You see this suit right here? I wore this blue suit for Atalanta and for PSG. Yesterday, an Arsenal fan paid me $100 to just say in the suit right here, to just say while wearing the suit that Arsenal have zero chance in the Champions League. And I said it. So now it's the suit bad luck versus Real Madrid Satanism for Arsenal. And I actually don't know which one will win. So yeah, but yeah, I was confident. But at the same time, you guys can't be mad at me for leopard in the tree and then be mad at me for being confident.
You're just
You
shameful.
have to choose one. Yeah.
Well, firstly, check your WhatsApp. So there's your proof.
There's
Yeah,
nothing in
Ahmad,
my WhatsApp.
right there. Okay. Secondly, don't you just love when you hear an Arab, a Jordanian man? Like the moment
So
I
there
got
is nothing in
PSG.
my WhatsApp, so you just made it up. I knew it. You're a liar.
Oh shit! I sent it
You're
to the
an
wrong
actress
person.
and a
Hold on.
liar.
Yeah,
You're
go
a
check
liar.
it. Anyway, don't you love it when a Jordanian, aka Husam, gets PSG and they have to try and say the P word? He's like, yeah,
This guy
we
is
got
saying he predicted it to the start of the season.
PSG,
It's a video from
PSG.
3 months ago, you bum. It's a video from
PSG.
3 months ago.
Shut the fuck up! From 3 months ago, it's the start of the season.
Wallahi, it says 3 months ago.
Yeah,
here.
because that's when I took the screenshot, man. Yeah, I know, but that's when I took the screenshot.
He put us first 3 months ago. There you are.
Oh, you're an idiot. That's when I took the screenshot because I was giving proof
Yeah.
to someone else, and I've got it saved.
Yeah,
Anyway,
okay.
Anyway,
Post the video.
how is BSG? Like, at least by the end of the season, you got to be saying the name properly, man.
I did say PSG.
P, not B.
Yeah,
P.
I know. I say PSG.
You got BSG playing Liverpool, man. That's what I love, man. That's why I
I
was
didn't
tuning
say
in,
that.
man. That's
I
why I
didn't
was
say that.
tuning in, bro.
I didn't say
And then
that.
Je suis
Pronounce my
Husam.
P's.
Je m'appelle
Pronounce my
Jordania.
Don't worry. Pronounce my P's.
Wait, you were just to confirm, I'm pretty sure you were doing it on purpose. But you were doing it on purpose, right? When you said Je suis Husam, je m'appelle Jordania.
No, listen, Jordan was not colonized by France. I did study
Doesn't
French.
matter. Je m'appelle is a common thing. It's the most common sentence in French. And you said, my name is Jordanian.
I hate you. Like, I hate you. No one remembered that, and you had to bring it up.
No, but that's the first thing I noticed. I just turned to Ashraf. I was like, did he say Je m'appelle?
Billah, up until now, when you clarified it, wallahi, I genuinely thought you were doing a bit. I thought you were intentionally doing that on purpose. And you said Je m'appelle Jordania as a joke. Je suis Husam as a joke. I'm like, yeah, this guy's probably like trying to do a joke. It's funny. I actually laughed because I thought it was funny. Now that I know you were not trying to do it on purpose.
Listen, I didn't take French. I didn't study French. Yeah, habibi. I don't know French, ya akhi. I don't know French. Khalas, I've now learned forever. Je m'appelle Husam. Je suis Jordanian. That's it. Khalas. Now that's the correct way to say it. Did I actually say my name is Jordanian?
Yes.
You said Je m'appelle Jordania. My
I
name
just
is
because when that clip I looked at Ashraf saying, did he just say Je suis Husam? And Ashraf was like, yeah. It's like this is the first thing I noticed.
And the stream,
Oh
Dave.
my god. Okay, I wanna say something about the game. I'll get
Please.
the niceties. I'll get the niceties out of the way first.
Skip them.
No. I'll still say them out of the way.
There's not that many.
Obviously, Liverpool getting knocked out obviously doesn't mean they're a shit team. They're not a shit team. They obviously went up against a good team and all that stuff. It doesn't invalidate anything they have done this season in the Premier League. Mo Salah is a fantastic player, one of the best players in the world.
Why are you being nice for, man?
Wait. I'm getting the stuff out of the way.
Get off your knees, bro. What the
now, wait. Guys, 1 second. Now that I've got that out of the way, now that I've made my position clear, let me just say something, which wallahi, I'm not doing this for banter. I don't do banter. Whatever I say, I genuinely mean it. I genuinely think this Anfield hype of European nights is just BS and outdated shit. And I'll give you guys examples, and I'll give you guys real example of this. This
PSG.
season, Liverpool get knocked out at home by PSG when they lose 1-0. Last season, Liverpool in a European night gets slapped up by Atalanta 3-0 and get knocked out. 2023, Liverpool at home gets slapped up by Real Madrid 5-2, get knocked out at Anfield. Yes, they also lost the second game, but they got knocked out.
Yeah.
2022, yes, they made it to the finals, but they lost at home to Inter Milan. And I don't know if that's the game where Inter Milan had a red card. I could be wrong. Maybe that's another game. Oh, that's the game?
Yeah,
okay, that's
your
the game.
legend Alexis got sent off.
Fair enough. Oh, that's correct. That's the one. They had a red card and they still won 1-0 at Anfield. So maybe you can argue if Alexis didn't get sent off, maybe the game would have been a bit more interesting. 2021 is the one season where they got knocked out without losing at home, but they drew at home to Real Madrid because they already got slapped up 3-1 in the first game. And that was the COVID year anyways. There are no fans. Maybe if they were fans, they probably would have lost the second game. 2020, when they were defending champions, they lost at home to Atletico Madrid and got knocked out. How can we say a team has that kind of course, Liverpool have Champions League heritage, no question, the best in the English Premier League or the best in England. But how could we say, oh, Anfield in European nights is different when for the last 6 seasons, you've lost 5 times at home getting knocked out? Yes, they will reference Barcelona 4-0, we came back. Let me tell you why that now in hindsight, it might mean a lot of that season, but why it's more Barcelona than Liverpool. Because the previous year, guys, Barcelona were 4-1 up in the first leg against Roma and lost 3-0 at home in the second leg and got knocked out. So Barcelona bottled a 3-goal lead the season before that anyways, which means this was more Barca than Liverpool. Then other things Liverpool fans will mention, I don't know if Husam mentions this, but I've heard Liverpool fans mention this. Yeah, but how could you say we don't have great European nights at Anfield? We slapped up Madrid 5-0 or 4-0 in 2009. That same year, Real Madrid lost at home 6-2 to Barcelona. They were crap that season. So genuinely, while I think Liverpool, Anfield in the Premier League is a real thing, I don't think it's a real thing in the Champions League. I think in the Champions League, it's like the other teams. Like you win at home, you lose at home. That's just what it is. You're obviously better than other teams. You're the best team in England when it comes to Champions Leagues. But this European thing at Anfield is an absolute myth. And Mo Salah, I come to the second point. You guys know how much I've respected this guy. I've adored him. I think he's one of the best players to ever play in the Premier League. Yada, yada. One of the best players this season. But nobody can come and make an argument by the end of the season to say that he deserves a Ballon d'Or. Because the reality is, Ballon d'Or, you look at 2 competitions. You look at your domestic league and you look at the Champions League. I don't care about the cups as much.
What are you guys watching?
What?
Uh-oh.
What do you mean what we're watching?
Oh, I thought Wolfie and LB are watching like a game. Like there's a game happening because of the
they're
reaction.
reacting to my speech.
They're reacting to the Ballon d'Or thing.
They're reacting to this.
An important point. He's talking about the Ballon d'Or, isn't he?
You've got 2.
Thing is with the Ballon d'Or, by the way, previously before Messi and Ronaldo, that it was like basically the best individual player, but now it's become like very Champions League heavy, unfortunately. So like the only way that Salah wins the Ballon d'Or now is if the final of the Champions League is Aston Villa Dortmund. That's the way that's
which 100% won't happen.
Yeah, so won't happen.
And this is what I'm saying. If you look at the Champions League, yeah, I know Premier League Salah has killed it, but domestic leagues Vinny is killing it. Mbappe is killing it. Maybe not as much as Salah, but they're killing it. Rafinha
Domestic
is
league,
killing it.
Vinny's killing it. No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Oh, maybe
He's only just got
Mbappe,
to
maybe-
10 goals or something.
Yeah, maybe Mbappe. maybe
Vinicius
Mbappe.
has like 1 goal in 3 months, bro.
Stop trying
But
to
if you-
deflect. Hey, man, slip
but
of the
if you-
tongue. Move on.
Yeah, my mistake. But Mbappe, Vinny Jr., Mbappe and Rafinha definitely are. If you look at the Champions League, there is no question Rafinha has been better. He's got 11 goals and 6 assists. They're most likely going to make it to the final. Anyone who comes to the end of the season and says Salah has to win that, because I guarantee you guys, come the Ballon d'Or month, I don't know which month that is, Liverpool fans are going to come out saying, maybe not Husam, or maybe Husam, I don't know, Salah was robbed of the Champions League. It's because he's an Arab. I'm an Arab, and I'm saying that's absolute BS.
He will
doesn't
do
win the
that as
Champions
well.
League.
He will
Ballon
pull
d'Or,
the
he doesn't
Arab
go.
card, man.
Robbed of the Ballon d'Or.
He will
They
pull the
will play it.
racist card, the Arab card,
100%.
every card, man. This guy
When the
is
reality-
shameless. Yeah.
When the reality is, you cannot get knocked out of the round of 16 having
Another
been
week, we're
forfeited-
trying to get LB
I
cancelled,
fucking
guys.
swear to God, yeah.
Guys, we can
show-
say this. He can't.
This
you
show is
fraud.
I know,
gonna
I
get
know, I
cancelled
know.
on
That's what I
that.
said.
Oh, by
That's
the
what
way,
I said.
I saw some people
That's
call
what
me
I said.
racist because I talked about your P's and B's, man.
Yes,
That's what it is,
it's
come on.
just typical,
I
like
just have
it's
to sit
typical
here
Arab
and fucking listen
racist
to you say this
stereotype.
humble,
shit.
That's why when I say these things, I pause like for just a half a second to see will LB react. Like if he reacts,
Yeah,
I'll
will
be quiet.
LB
Let's
laugh,
see.
you know? LB laugh.
No, but in all honesty, there's no way Salah could get the Ballon d'Or now when
Because
he was
he's Arab.
pocketed home and away. Yeah, because he's Arab. Because he's Muslim. How can a Muslim player?
Hey,
would you
come
reckon,
on,
LB?
Morel.
A Muslim player. How can someone who says Bismillah and Allahu Akbar win the Ballon d'Or?
How
He
dare
will
you,
go on
man?
stage. He will go
How
on
dare
stage and say
he
Allahu
celebrates
Akbar.
Christmas?
Chat, man.
Bro.
Chat, help me, bro.
He will go.
This guy's gonna end
Imagine
his YouTube career, man.
Imagine Salah goes on stage and says Allahu Akbar and the whole stadium
Takbir.
runs away. He says Allahu Akbar, Ballon d'Or, and everyone gets up and runs away and they get
He
scared.
comes
Come on.
wearing the headscarf, you know?
Imagine he's wearing a backpack, yeah, and then he's going
Hey,
to
he
collect the
comes
Ballon
with the
d'Or.
swag, you get me?
No. Imagine he comes. I promise you, he'll come with a backpack like this. Yeah? He'll say, "Oh, Ballon d'Or, and I'm coming to collect my Ballon d'Or." And then
Yo, don't
suddenly
you
he's-
bring a backpack on this stream, bro.
This is Salah, you get me? This is Salah.
and then he would just throw the backpack away.
Ballon d'Or
and everyone
ceremony,
gets
let's
scared.
go.
Oh, I feel for LB now, man.
I'm waiting for the chat to tell me when it's safe, innit?
Same.
Muhammad Salah goes on stage, recites Ayatul Kursi. But anyways, but yeah, look, I don't think he
Look
deserves
at
to
the
win Ballon
chat.
d'Or.
LB has to back Salah now. It's the only way.
Fucking hell, you
Could you
guys.
imagine?
I love
Forget
this,
it's a
I love
currency, man. Imagine he comes in the sort of Toba.
You guys, bro.
Oh, God.
So, LB, what are
Nah,
your
but-
thoughts on Mo Salah, man?
Yeah, tell us.
Honestly,
man.
genuinely think he's the best player I've ever seen in my life.
No, but guys, seriously, how can I genuinely don't get how the best player in the world up until last month gets pocketed one game. I get it. The best players have had one bad game, but home and away, you stink it up. And it's not even like he stink it up, but in the sense that, he assisted or he gave good through balls, but nobody could finish. A lot of his crosses and a lot of his through balls are just going to no one. Literally going to no one. People will reference, yeah, but he almost scored. Kvaratskhelia cleared it. Yeah, but even the one that he almost scored, which Kvaratskhelia cleared off the line, bro, it was from a corner that came the other side. Like, I would be pissed off if that went in. If I'm a
Yeah, but
PSG
why? But
Yeah.
don't you think you're doing too much now? Because
No, I'm not.
No.
every
We're
player
not
in
doing it. We haven't
history,
got started. We haven't got started.
every player in history, even the ones that you rate like really highly, have been pocketed before, even across two legs. Like
Not
we have
when it
seen-
matters. Not when it matters,
one.
man.
Yeah,
when you
name
need
one,
your
bro.
boy to step up. 55 GA. 55 GA, man. That's all we hear. 55 GA. The stat packer, man. The stat padder. That's all we've heard about this season. Where
I
was
don't
he
think he's
when you
that
needed
bad.
him the
This
most?
is where I'll back up.
Where was he when
Wolfie,
you
you can
needed
go.
him the most? This is what I don't get, yeah? Big men, big occasions. big backpacks. That's all it seemed to be in this one, man. Like seriously, what was going on with him? And it's not just him. Your whole front line, where were they? Where were
In
they?
2007, when we beat Barcelona, Ronaldinho didn't score a goal against us, home or away. And that was prime Ronaldinho.
Okay, so you got to go all the way back to 2000.
Oh, no. Don't,
Yeah?
Husam. That won't work with me. You know, I follow my history. You know, I've been watching football for long.
Yeah.
Prime Ronaldinho was up until 2006. 2006-7, he started declining. 2007-8, he was horrendous.
But
And then
it's
he
not
got shipped to
2007-8. This is 2006-7.
Yeah.
I don't care. Stop
2006-7,
deflecting.
He started declining.
So because Ronaldinho had
It
to think
still
about
is. And this is who? This is one of the best players ever.
Okay,
guys, wallahi, let me just say this. Criticize
I don't
Salah
think he
Hadi. Say he was shit. I'll agree with you. He was shit against PSG. He was crap. I actually have a video. If you go to my channel, just go to my channel. There's a video on my channel after the game. It says, Mo Salah stinker, don't scapegoat Nunez. Me, I said it. I'm not shy. I've said Salah was shit against PSG in
why
Paris.
are you bringing up Ronaldinho from 2000?
And he was, because I'll tell you why. Because people want to exaggerate. This is why he can never be better than Hazard. This is why he is never the best player in the world. طب يا أخي, don't make overarching silly statements. Against PSG, he was crap. Yeah, Habibi, I agree with you. Hadi, no problem. He was shit. But when we start making like crazy generalizing statements like, oh, he will never be. طب يا حبيبي, Hazard has one knockout.
Who said that?
Hazard has one knockout stage goal in the Champions League.
Who brought Hazard into this?
Let Salah is not a comparison.
Let me tell you. 10 years ago, Chelsea lost to 10-man PSG at home. As an example, Mourinho was their manager. Jose Mourinho was the Chelsea manager. My problem is rewriting of history. All of these like amazing players that we grew up watching, they were also knocked out of the Champions League group, knockout stages, and had bad times. Salah was shit.
Okay. Let's ask the real question, and then I want to let LB in on this. But Husam, I need to know the answer to this. This game, or these two games, for me, tells us a lot about slots. Because I would like you to tell me what game this season, outside of this PSG games, have you been under? Well, this one in particular, have you had any pressure on that game?
What?
Have you had a pressure game this season outside that?
Yeah,
game?
of course.
Which
We've
one?
had a many pressure games.
Which one?
We've had pressure games all year long because
which one? Which one?
All the season, literally.
Bro, you're such a bullshitter.
I think after, I'd say probably
this is the first time there's been a question asked about Slot this season, and he's cracked. This is a serious conversation that needs to happen, man. Because he came in at the start of the season, honeymoon period, shaving and waxing his hair every day. Yeah, everyone gave it a little slap on the way past and come in, enjoy the Premier League. Everyone then, rolled out the way for him. And then PSG come from a farmers league with no Champions League heritage. Put a little pressure on Slot and he cracks. This says a lot about Slot.
No, I think Enrique outcoached Slot.
Yeah, I think he did. You know what I felt in the games, you really noticed that Gravenberch is not a natural six, if I'm being completely honest. I think he's done fantastic this season, and I think the way that Slot has coached Gravenberch in the league has been great. But I always felt when I watched Gravenberch, the test will come in the Champions League. And I just felt that in the two games, he ghosted a little bit. You can think it's waffle, but I really think that you need to look again at that sixth position in the summer. I think he's okay for the league. I think in 38 game seasons, Gravenberch will probably be fine. Yeah. But in the big tactical games in the Champions League, where when you get to these rounds, you're playing these teams in the Champions League, I think you need it. If you think I'm doing too much, SR, fine. Don't sign a six. But I honestly believe.
I actually think we will sign a six.
I think you should sign a six. Like I said, I'm not saying he's a bad player. I think he's fine for the league. I think in the league, 38 games, fine. But I think those big tactical games, I think you need a proper one. I think you need
one
a proper.
Zubimendi, that's for sure. But yeah.
Yeah,
we do. We still want him, but
because in that
anyway,
first
that's
game,
not.
in that first game, bro, your midfield was shocking. Now
Yeah.
I've got to say this: I think that PSG midfield is one of the best in Europe. Yeah, Vitinha, you see the praise he's getting, João Neves
Yep.
and Fabian Ruiz, who I actually wanted City to sign in the summer. I think it's one of the best midfields in Europe. And I thought the gap in the first game specifically, the gap was night and day between their midfield and yours. They absolutely bopped you off the park. And it got a little bit better in the home leg for you guys, but they were still
For
better than you.
15 minutes.
Yeah. That's where I'm at, man. I just think there's a lot. I think the Salah thing, Yeri was crap in both games, but I seen a tweet from some Liverpool fan who said, or any Liverpool fan that's getting onto Salah, why are you blaming it? He's carried the team, basically. I'm paraphrasing it, but basically said he's carried the team all season. In the couple of games where everybody else needed to step up, no one stepped up. And I think he was right. Jota was poor. I don't know how much Gakpo played poor. Diaz, not particularly great. Your midfield, absent. And everyone just goes, Salah. These other players need to step up a little bit as well. And I think you're right as well. I do think you've obviously got to be humble as well and accept that Luis Enrique did outcoach Slot a little bit. But listen, at the end of the day, I've said this. I think PSG are a very good side. I think when they beat us, I don't think people appreciated how good they were because City is shit. You know what I mean? Like, we were just crap at the time. So everyone just went, City are just...
That makes our win over them a lot more impressive, don't you guys think?
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to go win the tournament now.
Although to be fair, they didn't have Kvaratskhelia and they didn't have Dembele, but Dembele was he was available. He just was disciplined at the time because he fell off with Enrique at the time. But
Congratulations,
look,
you beat Lee Kang-in and Goncalo Ramos.
No. It was still João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, all these guys. I don't know if Marquinhos was there, but look, honestly, guys,
there's very people who don't know if they were there. How about we just check?
No. I do. You can check it. 100%. It was no Kvaratskhelia because he wasn't signed. It was no.
Yeah, and there was no Dembele. I remember.
The rest were there. Barcola was there. Vitinha was there. João Neves was there. I think Fabian Ruiz was there. Pacho started that game. Hakimi played that game. I think Nuno Mendes.
Fabian Ruiz didn't start that game. Wrong.
He was on the bench.
Zaire Emery started that game.
Yeah, he was on the bench.
Ruiz.
Hold on, now you're nitpicking, right? When the real
your
issue
front three was Lee Kang-in and Desire Doué and Barcola. So it's not.
Doué's amazing.
Doué's a baller, man. Don't say it like
Doué's an absolute baller, bro.
And look, you want to know who they brought on?
Wait. What's their back line?
Oh my God, this is such a different team. Asensio as well was there.
What's their back line, Husam? The starting back line.
Backline, Donnarumma, same exact backline,
Exactly, yeah, there you go. So the starting 11 was only different by 3
the
players.
The whole front three and Fabian Ruiz.
No, not the whole front three.
Doué's a baller. Don't act like Doué's not a good player.
Doué's a baller and Barcola started.
Doué's a very good player, yeah.
And Barcola at the time was one of the
that
best
was
wingers.
Before PSG figured it out, bro.
Yeah, look, guys, generally, though, I'll say this.
The thing is, I know, I could tell here who has heritage and who doesn't. LB has heritage because what he said is the reality. With all due respect to Ashraf and Wolfie, you want to know the honesty. The honesty is Enrique outcoached Slot. He did completely outcoached him. Just from pure tactical point, completely outcoached him. Slot should have went with 4 midfielders because we were 1-0 up, which is we did the Real Madrid away in Paris, which is win when you don't deserve it. We won 1-0. We come back to Anfield, we're 1-0 up. I don't know why we go full gung-ho for no reason whatsoever. If we just relaxed a little bit and we were a bit more cautious, we played 4 midfielders, I don't think we were in this position. So obviously Enrique completely outcoached Slot, and the forward line in general was shit. Not just Salah, all of them. Like Jota, I don't even know what to say about Jota anymore. Someone in the chat said Portuguese Patrick Bamford. After that performance against PSG, I don't even know if that's an insult or a compliment because he was absolutely dreadful. The midfield, la ilaha illallah. Vitinha and Neves ran rings around them. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, just ran rings. I remember 3 years ago, in the start of the Husam villain arc, when I was calling out Liverpool content creators and fighting everyone and shit, I wanted Vitinha. And they called me a hipster. They said, go play FIFA. You get me? This is not Football Manager. And here we are, you know? 3 years later, he's knocking us out.
Can I say this, though? Excuse me.
I
get you saying... Water, you can drink. I'll drink now. I get you saying that Slot Enrique
outcoached him, yeah.
But I also think they have better players than you in the starting 11.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They do, yeah. I think they're better.
As an
Filter.
11, as a team, yeah, they have better players all
Yeah.
around. Liverpool are better.
Guys,
individuals.
think about it.
We're over reliant on
Alisson.
Salah. I'm never gonna deny this. We are.
Yeah,
Alisson.
keeper.
I'm probably
Keeper's
Van Dijk.
Alisson any day. Right back, I take both fullbacks over your fullbacks, Hakimi and Nuno Mendes.
Agreed.
Centre backs is
what-
obviously Liverpool.
That's what.
Centre backs is obviously Liverpool.
Trent was amazing till he came off. By the way, he did nothing
Yeah,
wrong
but
at
I'd
all.
still take Hakimi. over.
Yeah, but I would still take Hakimi. Wallah, I think
I
Hakimi is
take
better
Trent and
defensively,
Hakimi. I play Hakimi. left back.
Hakimi is better than Trent.
and
No,
Nuno
he's not.
Mendes is better than your left back. I think, and I'm not even, guys. I swear I'm not exaggerating when I say this.
There you go.
I think that
Hopefully.
entire three midfielders get into your midfield.
Yeah, I agree. I go with that.
No.
Genuinely.
McAllister has to start.
I rate
Do you think
McAllister. I don't
PSG
think
could
he's better
win
than
the
any-
Premier League?
I think if you take McAllister, put him in PSG's team, they would have been even better. Like if their midfield three was Neves, Vitinha, McAllister, they would.
Nah. I think that
Fabian
midfield three is
Ruiz
better
is a
than your
baller,
midfield
bro.
three.
What are you on about? Nah.
Yeah, Ruiz is a
I wouldn't
baller.
take McAllister.
Maybe,
Because I think
maybe you
what
could
McAllister-
argue McAllister, but anyway, yeah, like it's not enough to get twisted
Yeah.
over. Like, their
And then the
midfield is
front
better than your
three,
midfield.
and then the front three is literally Salah,
Oh,
and then
okay,
the others
but-
is PSG.
But what's going on here, Ashraf, is that he's getting away with this scot-free while we're discussing, this PSG team, this love.
No, I'm not getting away with nothing.
Oh,
I
you
just
are,
said
you
Enrique
are.
outcoached
Because
I
Slot.
want to
underrated
ask
him.
you about your
I
goalkeeper.
said Enrique outcoached Slot. I said Salah
Okay, I
was
want to
shit.
ask you about your goalkeeper. Okay, this goalkeeper that you gaslit through the roof after the PSG away game. Oh, if it wasn't Alisson this, Alisson that, 9 saves our life.
Can you stop making
and me and
Russian
LB
accent?
sat here and we said,
Why
that
do you make
everyone
Russian
he
accent
should
when you
say-
mock me? Can you stop doing Makarov from Modern Warfare 2?
All right,
Like,
you wanna
I
do
am not
more English,
Russian.
please? Okay,
You get
okay.
me?
That's
I'm Arab. You make Russian
Bro,
accent.
Jordan's pretty close to Russian, man. There's a little.
No, it's not. No, it's
Anyway,
not.
again, stop deflecting. Stop deflecting, right? Alisson, me and LB told you every save he made, he should have saved that night. You didn't listen. The one save he should have made the other night was the first penalty. That was embarrassing, man. That was embarrassing. I don't know. I think I could have saved it.
Yeah,
I think I
agree.
could have got in my car, driven up to Anfield, and saved it by the time the ball had rolled to that goal line. How did this world-class, greatest ever keeper not save that penalty? You lot can cuss out Nunes all you want for missing that pen. But if Alisson saved, because that was the first pen, if I remember rightly, wasn't it? The momentum suddenly
of
switches.
course.
The momentum switches. So this one's on Alisson, man. That penalty shootout is on Alisson. It's not on Nunes.
No. I think
penalty
in the
shootout,
penalty
maybe,
shootout, it's not on Nunez, it's not on Alisson, it's not on Curtis Jones. Actually, I do think one guy that we do have to blame a little bit is Alisson, because that Vitinha penalty was so shit.
So
I have
bad.
no idea how he didn't save it. And from that moment onwards, I'll be honest with you, I knew we weren't going to win. I would have had no problem bringing on Kelleher for Alisson before the penalties, because Wolfie, despite the fact you're being shameless, you know this, there are goalkeepers who are simply better at saving penalties than starting goalkeepers. Like, there are keepers who might be average / okay, but they're very good when it comes to penalty shot stopping. Perfect example, Donnarumma. Donnarumma had about 5 bozo moments, kicked the ball into Liverpool throw-ins about 15 times in that game. But when the penalty shootout started, I'm like, oh shit.
No, he was good though in that game, though. Donnarumma. He made some
He
big
was
saves.
good in the game, yeah. Better than the first game.
Very
But
By the way, Jordan Pickford, another
Really
example. He's very good at penalty shot stopping. Very good.
Yeah, but
yeah, he gets into your game. He gets into your
Donnarumma
mind.
Yeah,
looks
but
like he
regularly
fills
in the
goal
game,
out, you
he's
know what
not
I
a
mean?
good penalty shot stopper.
Yeah.
LB had one for 3 years ago. Caballero,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good at penalty shot
Caballero,
stopping.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So, like,
do think Wolfie's doing a bit too
Alisson
much.
at
I
penalties
think
is just
Alisson was
dreadful.
fantastic.
By the way,
both
from the
games.
World Cup, remember
He's the
Brazil
last kind of
Croatia?
name.
He didn't save
Mm.
a single penalty.
A single penalty, yeah.
You know, can I ask you a question? Yeah, I'll ask you a question. Bring it back to football. Yeah, is that even
Tell
though
me.
you only got knocked out on pens, were you
Yes.
a bit surprised or a bit shocked at how clear they were of you?
Both games.
Yes, of course, of course. After the PSG game, after the France game, the game in France, I was like, okay, now we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna go with the 4 midfielders and just chill out a little bit. Lo and behold, game starts gung ho football, and I'm just like, why? There is no need to do this, and we end up losing. They were better than us in all elements, to be honest with you. Literally,
So
in
do you
all
think
elements.
Slot was too arrogant in his approach?
Yes,
Or
Yes, I
naive?
think
Which one?
I think naive. Yeah.
Naive, naive, not too arrogant. I think he was naive, and I think completely got outcoached by Luis Enrique. So much, like you could tell, Luis Enrique has been in knockout stages of Champions League before. Like you could tell he's been there, and it shows with the approach. When Luis Enrique was 1-0 up, he just kept bringing on fresh legs and counterattacking and counterattacking and counterattacking. If they had one forward line player who could just finish, it would be over long ago. But unfortunately for us, I wish we went with the 4 midfielders lineup. If we just went with the 4 midfielders lineup, okay, here's what happened. This is my problem, right, with everything. This is why I think we got knocked out. You win 1-0 away in Paris. Undeserved, scam job, no problem. Now you're coming to Anfield. There is zero reason for you to go this offensive. There's zero reason. Just go with the 4 midfielders, what we did away at City, which is Jones left wing, but inverting. So we have an extra midfielder. Let PSG come on to you, and you be the team that counterattacks them. And that's it. You're 1-0 up, Habibi. Adi,
But if you do that and you concede, then he gets accused of
That's
being
why I
too
think
negative.
Klopp was naive.
Yeah, but I think that's his concern as well, because I think he thought, let me start the game well. If we just score 1 goal in the first half, it's
Game
over.
over.
Because PSG will not score 2. But I will say this though, right? I love the fact that
Hang on a minute. Can I just interrupt you
Enrique-
there? Because I don't agree with that though. Because so basically, you're saying his strategy was we get the first goal, 2-0, it's done. But I think that's
Yeah.
flawed because PSG had so many chances in that first leg that even if Liverpool scored
Yeah.
the first goal and went 2-0 up, I don't think anybody would have thought that.
Agreed.
But that was his
Agreed,
strategy,
LB,
LB.
but
That's his
agreed,
strategy.
LB, but I think-
but that's what I'm saying. I think that's a naive strategy. to
Yeah,
think-
yeah, well, we agree.
think-
We agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But I think it's a dead
No, but
strategy.
LB, I think the reason I think he might have thought that way is because the first game was away. I think he
Wait,
probably
so is
thought
LB
at
saying
home-
he's not naive? Because we're all saying he is naive.
No,
Yeah,
LB saying he.
He's saying he is naive.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree with you.
Because I think he probably thought because the second game is at Anfield, we'll have the crowd. If we get the first goal, we'll control things a lot better. Because
And we did
crowd.
for like 15 minutes, but we missed again,
What
bro.
crowd, man?
Exactly.
What crowd?
Exactly.
That's an embarrassment of a
15
crowd.
minutes
I
of
know,
that
I
game.
know. But I just wanted to finish this. Like, I love, the whole week people were laughing at Enrique and PSG because all their players and the manager was saying, we're confident we'll go through. We're confident we'll go through. Actually, Liverpool is not as tough as Bayern and Arsenal that we faced and this and that. And I was like, why are these guys acting so arrogant now when they're 1-0 down and they're traveling away? Bro, they actually walked the walk. Like they
Game
actually
plan.
said, we are going to go there, we're going to play, and we are going to go through. And it's actually quite, I actually admire it. I'm not going to lie.
You know what it is, Ashraf? The Liverpool fans
Chapeau
are
to
starting
Luis
to
Enrique.
think they're starting to think Anfield is the Bernabeu. That's what they've got in their head. There's a difference between 15 Champions Leagues and 6. I mean, like seriously.
But Wolfie, okay, I want to ask Husam. Husam, will you now admit this football heritage is overrated?
No. Because what did I say? I said from the beginning, from 4 weeks ago, Ashraf, and you're an honest man, despite the fact you broke your fast. I said heritage is only 5% of it. Did I not say that? I only
You
said
did,
5%.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
did.
one of those guys who said this is football heritage. Like, no, Habibi, it's 5%.
Fair.
But when it comes to this conversation, like in terms of Champions League, in the Champions League, you have to have more individual brilliance than what we have. And I'm not scapegoating anyone else. I've already said Salah shit. So before Wolfie starts jumping, but I know how he goes. So for me, I think we need way better left winger, way better striker in order for us to do anything in the Champions League even next season. Because it's all good and well Salah carrying you in the Premier League. Yes, Salah can do it away at City, away at Man United, like against everyone essentially. He's done it this season. 27 goals and 17 assists.
Against Forest.
27 goals and 17 assists in 29 games.
0-0.
Type okay. 27 goals and 17 assists in 29 games. So he's been absolutely sublime. But when it comes time to like you're about to get knocked out, everyone needs a running mate, bro. Like literally
But
everyone.
you have a good left winger. You have Gakpo. He's been amazing.
Yeah, but Gakpo was injured. You saw when he came on, he couldn't even run.
Okay, but then that's a temporary thing. He's not going to be injured forever. Like I feel like you have a good left wing, to be honest. Like I think if Gakpo's just starting left winger and Diaz is the backup, I don't think that's an issue, honestly. What you really need is a striker, because you don't have a single good striker in your team, in my opinion. I know Liverpool fans will say, but we have Jota, he's clutch, bro. Honestly, I think that's
No, we need a striker. We do.
Yeah, the
No,
clutch
Jota is good.
also
He's
getting
just not been
overhyped.
fit. Jota's not been fit.
No, but Wolfie, he's played a couple of games this season where I actually looked at
It
him.
doesn't matter. I know what you're
saying.
saying. I know what you're saying. But remember, Husam was gassing him after he got his lucky goal against Forest when he came on. Oh,
Lucky
sluts.
goal against Forest.
What a genius and all
Hold
this.
that, ya حيوان, hold that. Cell saved
I
you that
cost
game.
you 5 points, ya kalb, man. Don't
Hold
give me حيوان. I'll see a حيوان.
Yeah,
I'll
but,
raise you a
why
kalb, man.
but you never did this to Ashraf. Why are you putting Liverpool backgrounds on the back? You bum.
What? Because I like Arsenal.
You like Arsenal. Okay, let's go to the Arsenal.
Guys, he said that. Watch till we go to
I
the
do.
Arsenal
I
section.
just don't
Yeah,
like Arteta.
watch when you talk
I
about
don't like
Arsenal Madrid
Arteta.
now.
But let me say this. Wallahi,
What?
man. If Aston Villa beat PSG, wow, we are having a part 2. We are having a part 2 to this.
Wolfie,
actually-
you know that's not happening. Bro.
No. Emery is a cup European manager.
That's the worst case scenario for Ashraf Talks football.
It's not the worst case scenario for anything because we're getting knocked out by Real Madrid. But guys, first of all, this Emery hype is such BS because it's only in the Europa League. In the Champions League, he never does it. That's one. Secondly, I actually think PSG will slap them up in one game and win the other game as well. I think they will lose home and away.
I don't know.
I don't think
I don't know. I think Emery is going to be more suited to playing against PSG than Slot because Emery won't do the naive thing. He'll go there, he'll stink it out.
Smart.
I'm not saying he'll win, but he won't. I don't.
Isn't
think
Emery's record against Enrique horrendous, or is that a different manager?
I don't care if it's horrendous.
Who cares?
Yes, I don't care. But the specific tie, I think that Emery is. I think they've got a serious chance of getting to the semi-finals, man. Serious chance, Villa. They get to the semi-finals, but that's crazy, man.
Could you imagine Arsenal?
Can I know who's playing on the other side? Okay, so it's Inter versus
Bayern.
Barca versus
Dortmund
Dortmund
against Barcelona.
Dortmund
is
against
so
Barcelona.
boring. Just fuck
I'm
off,
telling you, it's an easy final for Barca. Barca definitely making the finals.
No,
Wait, what's the other?
I think so.
They got Dortmund.
Dortmund. They're not
got
beating
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Simeone Inzaghi is a terrorist.
Guys, Inter Milan will not even make it past Bayern. Watch this. You guys overhype them like mad.
You really think Bayern will beat Inter?
You guys know why you overhype Inter Milan? Because they
Ashraf, like for real, you think
you're
you're gonna beat them?
Cause me, I'm talking about Bayern. I can beat
No,
them.
Bayern. You think Bayern will beat Inter?
Yes, I think Bayern will knock out Inter Milan.
Heritage, isn't it, Ashraf? Now you care about heritage.
Heritage? No, that's nothing to do with heritage. That's something to do with the fact that Inter Milan, for some reason, get overhyped because they reached a Champions League final 2 seasons ago. Look who they played in that side. They had AC Milan, they had Porto. I can't remember if Benfica was one of them. They didn't play anyone major that season until they got to the final. This is such an insane logic. I don't know where people
What's that got to do this season?
Huh?
What's that got to do this season?
What do you mean? Because they've never been that kind of team to beat Bayern and these big teams.
Like sides we've seen. I'll be honest with you. I see Inter beating them like for real.
Nah.
You say that, right? Everyone says this about Bayern, right? But hang on a minute. Yeah, they're top of the league. Yeah, by like 8 points.
By far, yeah, not
got beat off Leverkusen, I don't think, at all this season. They went to Leverkusen and beat them 3-0 in the first leg of the Champions League. Then they beat them 2-0.
Yep.
Like I don't. Harry Kane's having an unbelievable season. I think he's got like 60 GA in all comps. Like, bro, if they beat Inter Milan, I think you've got to then start saying, "Hang on a minute, maybe they have got a chance."
Yeah.
I don't want Harry Kane to win a trophy though.
And they have a good record against Barcelona as well. Bayern Munich. Very good.
And they played Inter Milan 2 seasons ago. They beat them home and away, and most of the players are still there.
So who are you making favorites then? Who are you making favorites?
Madrid.
What are you calling as the final?
Real Madrid. Who you think?
Real Madrid and Barcelona. Real Madrid and Barcelona. I think this will be the first ever.
I don't think Real. I know everyone says Real do it. I don't think Real have been playing at all well.
Okay, hold your thoughts.
I actually think that's playing into their hands because teams are going. These are shit. We'll try and beat them, and then
it's too far. It'll be. I think it's too far. Do you remember when you always say that in the World Cups, where it's like, the Germans, man, yeah, they've started shit, and they'll find a way through. Well, last time they were actually shit, and they didn't find a way through.
But the thing is with Real Madrid is they've got some of the best counter-attacking players in world football.
Germany had dead ballers at that time. This place was declining.
So Madrid, if you try and take it to Real Madrid, what you're better doing off Real Madrid, is going, we know you're shit, but we're going to let you have the ball and sit back and just defend.
Yeah. I agree.
Exactly.
And just let them have the ball. And and listen, they might beat you, but they don't have a player in there. They need an unlocker. Yeah, they need someone to unlock. What they rely on is a PNP and counter-attacking football.
Counterattacks. Yeah.
And actually,
that's what
speaking
it
of guys, just hold that thought because I do want to talk about Real Madrid Arsenal now, just to end off the stream because I haven't got long. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. Please, everyone, hit the like button. Everyone, subscribe. Appreciate everyone who sent in the super chats as well. Everyone who supports the channel. Big up to Redline Trang says, Je suis Husam is technically correct, by the way. Je suis Jordanien isn't. I speak French fluently before anyone tries to be. Actually, yes, we get it. You're
We're laughing at the Je m'appelle Jordanian, bro.
Yeah. Je m'appelle, which means my name is Jordanian. Stadiums across England have been shit since COVID, is what Jack was saying. I hear it. With all due respect, I can't wait. I can't wait for your downfall. I'm starting to hate you so much, Wolfie. Give it all due respect.
Wolfie.
Educating people on European heritage as an Arsenal fan is like me giving Warren Buffett investment tips. With all respect,
Habibi, all I know is you can go back to YouTube, watch when you lifted the Champions League. I'm in it this season, so I'm enjoying it now. You can go enjoy the history clips and go just put your VCR, watch when you want.
You're gonna win it, Ashraf. You're gonna win it.
Listen, Allah does what Allah wants, so it's.
Man went straight to prayer mode. Look at you.
Allah yaf'alu ma yurid, bro. So it is what it is.
Yaf'alu ma yurid. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Big up to Fonzie says we have no one to bail out Salah when he's poor. This is true. That was LB's point as well. Like we get it, he was shit, but like sometimes you just need the bit.
He was really shit.
Yeah. So you think you'd like made a different point just because you said really shit? If Liverpool had PSG, does he need to score 2 in the next round, which is also a big game? So 1 for each round. After he doesn't, isn't he a bottler? What?
Wow.
If Liverpool had PSG, do they need to score?
Talk about Mohamed Salah. Talk about Mohamed Salah. Does he need to score 2 in the next round? Which is
no, I don't think Salah is a bottler because Salah scored goals in knockout stages. He scored goals in semi-final. He has like the most goals against Man City, Man United, Arsenal, like in this little like.
He's not a bottler.
He's not a
bottler. He's definitely not a bottler, but yeah, I think he had a bad game though. Bad 2 games actually. In fairness, Slot's plan almost worked if Salah had his shooting boots, so it was definitely naive of him. He probably walked into the Conference League final. No, but when you say that, we're talking about it worked. It worked for 15 minutes. It didn't work for 90. And that's why I'm saying, like, had we just went with 4 midfielders, like, Slot, you're 1-0 up. Why are you doing all this extra? Like, why are we doing gung-ho for no reason? We're 1-0 up. Just relax.
Oh, and also, how are you playing at home and looking like the tired team in extra time? How come in extra time they had like 80% possession?
Yeah, because man, actually, you was gassed in that extra time.
Yeah, they were gassed, and they were
the whole game running. That's why we spent the whole game gung-ho press.
Which again identifies that the slots tactics.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, it was very naive. We just weren't complacent at all. We weren't not complacent. Composed.
You know, Slot. Yeah, he's still pretty inexperienced, isn't it? How many years has he been managing now? Like,
I think he's been managing for 5 years, if I'm not mistaken.
So that's inexperience. That's inexperience.
Yeah. He will learn from this.
He'll learn from that 100%. Yeah.
That's what they said about Arteta 5 years ago. You know.
Yeah, but Arteta's
the difference, fraud. Allahumma nisa'im, I was about to insult you. The difference is I'm gonna win the Premier League this season. Can you stop being disingenuous?
You haven't yet. I'm just saying, man.
You haven't yet. So who's gonna win it, Mister?
Oh, you tell me, man. You're the one who was doing emergency streams after Villa. You tell me.
I said we're gonna win the league. I'm saying it's amazing, really. This average squad.
I see armpits. No one's won it, man.
And nobody has heard of from the Dutch league with no atmosphere. Anfield is doing in the Premier League in first season. Crazy. Yeah, like all the narratives. Listen, at the end of the day, Arne Slot's done fantastically well this season. And had you told us all in August, Premier League title and Carabao Cup, we would have all taken it. That's just reality.
Carabao Cup.
yeah, I would have. I swear I would have. The
thing is, Jack Hedge is doing what a lot of annoying Arsenal fans do. He's playing victim mentality. Nobody said you have an average squad. Nobody said Slot is a nobody. Nobody said you have no atmosphere. We just said your atmosphere is overhyped. Your squad is not as good as PSG. Your coach got out outsmarted, and Husam himself said that by Luis.
Yeah, I do think he got outsmarted.
And
But
your
anyway,
best player got pocketed home.
Ashraf, I have 15 minutes and then I have to leave.
I'm
Talk
trying
to
to
me.
get away from the Madrid talk. That's what. Damn it.
No. Arsenal, mate. Let's go. Talk to me.
Yeah,
You
look,
come
we
to
started
Real Madrid,
Tierney, Moreno, and who did we start yesterday?
Sterling, man of the match, Sterling.
And Sterling, and we got a draw against PSV. Honestly, that was more than what I expected. I'm not gonna lie, but the Madrid game, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching the game initially, and I was like, man, the way Atletico Madrid started the game and they were playing, maybe we're better off playing Real Madrid. Then as the game kept going, I was like, nah. Forget that, bro. These guys, honestly, the kind of killers they have. The only counterattack Real Madrid had where they had open space, Mbappe just skins two guys, gets a penalty. I was like, bro, if that happens against Arsenal, they're scoring 5 out of 3 counterattacks. Like so it's not the same. Even though I think we have better defenders than Atletico Madrid, I'm not gonna lie. I think our back four is better. But as a coach, Simeone is better. I think Simeone also knows how to organize the team a lot better. And also Atletico Madrid, when they play Real Madrid, they're playing with like personality and character. We won't be able to display that against Real Madrid because it's an unknown enemy. Like this is the first time I've said this on such show, like on my channel as well a month ago. I think this would be the first time we ever play a beast of that nature, right? Like every team we've faced in the last 4 years, Man City treble winning, Liverpool over the last couple of years, even Bayern last season. I think this is an absolutely different level of animal because the reality is, you know how people say Arsenal play well against the big teams, we're undefeated in the Premier League against the big six and all that kind of stuff? Yes, okay, the light bulb, I get it. You know how like people say that, okay, against big teams we do well. I think we do well against these big teams that are not Real Madrid and not Barcelona. Because when these teams attack us, I don't think setting up a good system to stop their attacks and stop their runs is going to work because these guys...
At the Emirates specifically, can you win at the Emirates only?
I think we can, but I think as chances are still slim. Like if I had to pick the probabilities, I would say the highest probability is maybe a draw. Second is loss. Third is us winning.
Yeah, but can you win by enough at the Emirates? Draw is a loss. 1-0 win is a loss. You need 2, maybe 3-0.
No. If we win even by 1 goal, I would not look at that way. I'm sorry. Because I think if we win
really?
the first game,
I would.
No,
so
I wouldn't.
So if you win 1-0 at the Emirates, are you confident you go through?
Guys, while I said I don't think this team, I think this team is a different level of beast. I'm saying it again, but I have to also look at the other facts. Arsenal, for the last, I think since City slapped us up 4-1 a couple of years ago, we haven't conceded more than 2 goals in a game.
So answer
Is
the
this
question.
true? Have you actually got 2 wins in 7? Is this true?
In all competitions?
Yeah, because they've not won in the last 3, have they? The Prem.
Yeah, I think so.
Ashraf, please answer the question.
Whoa.
If you win 1-0 at the Emirates, do you go into the second leg thinking you are through/favorites?
No, I don't. I think we'll get knocked out, but
Look
I'm
at this
saying...
Wolfie guy. Look at
Okay,
this.
so when I said to you, you need
No,
2
he's
or
right,
3.
though. He's right. He's absolutely...
1-0 win at the Bernabeu, favourites.
What?
So if they win 1-0 at the Emirates, they should go to the Bernabeu thinking that they're
That's what
favourites.
I'm
No, if
asking
they
him.
win 1-0,
No,
if they
that's
win
what he's
1-0 against
saying.
Real Madrid in the first leg, they're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but-
I agree.
And
Yeah,
the point
yeah.
was, Sam, he was saying 1-0 would be a good result for them in the Emirates. I'm saying it's not.
Okay, then maybe I guess what I disagree with, and maybe that's my mistake because I assumed. I don't know what you mean. I would say if we win the first leg 1-0, we have like a 30% chance of going through. But you're making it seem like we have 0. That's what I disagree with.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
do
I mean?
because that would assume you think to give yourself 30% that Real Madrid won't score at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, but I think they can score. But I think we can score at their ground. They've conceded a lot of goals
With
at their ground this
what
season.
attack? With what attack?
With Saka and Martinelli and Trossard.
Bro, if
What do
you
you
think
want?
Saka is going to come back overnight and be Saka...
You don't know that, Wolfie. You don't know. First of all, he's not back that game. He's back way before that. So he will have hopefully at least 2 games in his belt before he
Do you
plays
think
that
with
game.
2 games
Yeah, we
after
need
how
Saka
long he's
fit,
been
man,
out
so
like
he
that,
can
he will
clap
be
for
back to match sharpness?
Guys, he's not been out for 8 months. He's been out for 3 months now. It's not like... I agree he will need 2 or 3 games to like get that match sharpness. I don't think he will need 7 or 8 games to get that match sharpness, in my opinion.
I just wouldn't play
And-
the game if I was you. I'd just fold it in it. Save yourself a lot of... aggro.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm the same as Albi. I would give up in your place. Like because here's
Guys,
the
are
thing.
you
Okay, look, let's say Arsenal coming up against Real Madrid at the Emirates. How can Arsenal beat Real Madrid? I'm going to be completely honest. There is a scenario where Arsenal beat Real Madrid. This is the scenario. Arsenal players having 10 out of 10 performances and Madrid players dropping stinkers. Meaning,
Yeah.
Mbappe has to miss the... Is the fucking light bulb, guys. Is the light bulb.
Fucking light.
Where we come together. So if all the team has a
Very
10 out of
smart
10
analogy.
performance, you... Look, the problem is, like, Mbappe need to be shit, Vinny need to be shit, Rodrigo need to be shit.
No,
And then
you know what?
after
That's
that,
not even true.
your
Like-
forward line
like-
player also needs
Correct.
to be good.
Like they were
shit
shit against Atletico Madrid home and away. Exactly.
Yeah, but it's
It
like
can happen.
it's like they all have to be crap, and your team has to be 10 out of 10, and then you can win.
Guys, I agree, but okay, just to make sure we're removing the banter aside, you guys are just bantering when you say we should give up, right?
No, I think you have 1% chance. That's it.
No, you said 0 yesterday. Or were you just selling out for the $100?
I think they've
I
got
was telling out.
I think they've got a
$100.
10%
Thank you.
chance. I think you got a 10% chance of winning.
10.
I agree. I think it's like that. I think
If
it's around
LB,
10%.
what's that 10%
I
scenario?
don't think we
How does that play out?
Either just a complete shithouse of a victory, a bit like Liverpool, and just fluke it in the first leg, obviously, not the second leg, or they actually just somehow managed to beat Real Madrid by more than 2 goals in the first game, which is highly unlikely. Hence why it's a 10% chance. It's a 1 in 10. Played the game 10
I will
times.
say
they win one of them.
I will say this, right? If Arsenal were playing in the form of last season, you know, when we won 16 games, lost 1 and drew 1,
Yeah.
even if you guys had Madrid over us, you still would give us a much better chance, right?
No.
Nah.
Really? Even if we won 16, lost 1 and drew 1. Nah.
Bro,
Okay, now you
Real
guys are
Madrid-
just doing it for
It's not banter, bro. It's not banter.
No,
said
no.
if
I
we
don't
played
mean.
them-
I don't mean. I
Ashraf,
don't
when
mean you
we
call us
played them-
favorites, but I mean you tell us like if you're saying okay,
Nah.
LB to explain it. You said 10% chance, right?
Yes.
This season, Arsenal.
Yeah.
If we were playing at the form of last season, what would the percentage be? Still 10%.
15.
It wouldn't be 15. Stop that nonsense.
Bro,
Bro, come
Real
on.
Madrid are Real Madrid, man. Bro,
I
promise you,
agree
yeah.
they're favorites,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't be 90
Ashraf,
10.
you don't have the
85,
heritage. You
Bro,
don't
when we
have the
played in the
heritage.
playoffs, yeah, I said
PSG
Now
don't have
heritage
heritage.
matters,
They
yeah,
knocked out.
Haiwan.
Yeah, exactly. What heritage?
Ashraf,
now? Calm
this is
down.
what I'm saying, yeah. When we played them in the playoffs, yeah, I said on my channel, and City fans in this chat will know I said this. I said if we don't beat them by 2 goals, we're out. You've got to go to Bernabeu with at least a 2 goals advantage.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree in it?
At least 2.
And I just don't think you're going to beat it by 2 clear goals. Hence why I think you're going to be out. But I'll give you 10% chance, man. 1 in 10, innit?
I guarantee you, even if we
10%
beat them by
generous.
2 goals, you guys would still say Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I
some
agree. I
percent
actually
was
think
out,
10 is generous.
Yeah, but
I
that's saying
went
if the tie is played 10 times, they win 1 of them out of 10. That's not generous. That's like literally like the lowest.
I think it's generous.
Yeah, but I took it a step further. I said if the tie is played 100 times, they win 1 out of 100. That's my.
I
honest
think
opinion.
that's more accurate.
1
Yeah,
in
I
100.
actually gave 1%. Like
See,
dead ass.
I'd say that's a little bit too OTT in it. 1 in 100 ties.
Not with their dusty attack, LB.
Bro,
Like,
they've got
the only way Arsenal win
Martinelli.
this.
They've got Martinelli, Trossard, and Saka who just come back from injury. If they
A
put
man of the
Rudiger
match,
alone,
Sterling.
they can
Please, man of the match, Sterling.
I have it at 10. I think 10's legit, man. I think that's where it's at, man.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But listen,
I-
what I would say though, yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, if Arsenal do beat Real Madrid, which is not going to happen, but if they do it, they'll probably be favourites. I'd
Yeah.
have to put them as favourites at that point.
I'd still say
You
Barca.
mean if they like knock Madrid out?
If Arsenal beat Real Madrid, I think at that point you might have to put them as favourites.
If Arsenal
Hell
knock
yeah,
out
I would.
Real Madrid,
I would.
No,
that
no.
fan base is gonna go into meltdown, man.
People say
They're already
If
gonna
Barcelona-
put the
Arsenal
star
knock
on
out
their
Real
trophy.
Madrid, they are favorites to win the Champions League. I said it.
No
we're
way.
not. We're not.
Barca.
We're not.
Barca
Barca.
are buying.
If you beat
Ashraf,
Real
you
Madrid,
like
yeah,
take a
hang on a
holistic
minute, yeah,
approach
everyone's
and
saying that
analytics.
Real Madrid
I
are going to
don't
win
know.
it, yeah? Everyone's saying that Arsenal are crap, yeah? If you then go and beat them,
Yes.
I think you have to say you might have to be the favourites in that situation.
Yeah.
Between you
I
and
don't think
Arsenal.
we are,
You,
because-
you just knocked out Real Madrid. Are you
No,
mad?
Yeah.
Your favorites
because-
direct.
Yeah, you would be
That's
favourites.
because your favorites are Real Madrid. My favorites are Barcelona, because the thing for me with Barcelona, even though Real Madrid have better
Come
attackers
on,
by
man.
name, even though Real Madrid have better attackers by name, I think the way Barcelona attack, the way they set up their attacks, I genuinely don't think there's any defense in the world that can stop these guys from scoring at least 2 goals like per game.
I agree.
Like
I
when
think
when
Barca
they're
would beat
experienced.
them. I think
100%.
Barcelona
And
favourite.
imagine we are playing Barcelona in one game. Like if it's at least home and away, I would say maybe somehow you lose by 1 goal and then the other game we set up better. If you're playing them in one game, you don't have time to learn. It's that
When was
one
the last
game.
time you played them in one game in the Champions League? I can't remember.
2006, and we lost 1-0.
Well, how did it
2-1,
go?
sorry. You know how it went. Calm
This
down.
is the problem.
Your team was in the third
you don't
division by
get
then.
past. This is the thing with Arsenal fans right now, man. They're getting giddy. Right? They're getting giddy because they
Who's
might.
getting giddy? I'm right
I
here and
don't-
I'm saying we're getting knocked out.
I don't hear
Bro,
any giddy Arsenal fans. To be fair.
They're,
No,
they're just
Arsenal
like
fans getting giddy. Calm
they're
down.
playing out the scenarios in their mind like there's an actuality that this could happen. They can't.
Yeah, guys, take note how LB and the others are talking about what happens if Arsenal wins, and the Arsenal fan and even the Arsenal guys in the comments are saying, yeah, we're probably not going to make it. What Wolfie wants
Yeah,
is Wolfie just
but
wants a
Ashraf,
scenario.
you can't do the whole thing if you do win it. You can't do the whole thing of we're through, bro, because you're downplaying it now. Yeah,
What do you mean?
you're already preparing yourself to try and get yourself undercooked for when you go out. Well, like we know the game, man. This is
No,
what it
why would I
is.
care about
Yeah.
being undercooked? I'm playing
Yeah,
against
because
Real
you're gonna
Madrid.
be
If
like,
I-
well, I've said all along we were going out, so you guys can't say nothing to me.
Wolfie,
Why didn't you do an
Wolfie,
accent when you're mocking
I
us,
think-
huh? Or only
yeah.
me?
Just you having.
Wo-
Because you're a
Wolfie, I
racist.
think you're. I don't do this banter and agenda. I don't care. People will cook me. I don't give a shit. I say what I really think.
Yeah,
In my
Ashraf would
opinion,
say it as it is. He would.
I
But the
would
truth of the
never do
matter
this
is,
kind of
like,
thing.
it's just the scenario of Arsenal. It's just everyone has to be unbelievably amazing, and every Madrid player has to be like dog shit, bro. Like that's how this thing happens. Other than that, it's impossible. That's why I just think it's just way too many. Wolfie, my favorite new unlocked character. I hear it, man. I hear it. He has been a great addition to this. But for me, like I'm just looking at like, you know, Santiago Bernabeu second leg. You know, the fact Arsenal attackers are weak. By the way, there's something in this Arsenal Madrid conversation people ain't mentioned. The Madrid midfield actually dog walks the Arsenal midfield. I swear, I'm not even bantering. Camavinga, Valverde, Tchouameni, Modric. They would run rings around Arsenal. I'm gonna be so
No,
honest.
they wouldn't.
Yeah, and let's be
Okay.
honest, Valverde's been
This
playing
is why
right
you guys
back.
are going a bit too extra. Stop, guys. Guys, yes, they're better than us. Yes, they will probably beat us home and away. Don't exaggerate. One of our strengths is defense and midfield. If you tell me we start Partey, Rice, and Odegaard,
Your defense
Yes,
is
they're-
better than theirs.
yes, their midfield is better than
don't
ours,
have a
but it'll
defense.
not run wild on us because we have a good midfield.
So which
that'll hold
midfielder
it.
you have starts for Madrid?
No, that's not my question. I just said their midfield is better, but they will not run rings around us because our
I think-
midfield
Yeah,
is not
they
crap.
would.
No, they
They would.
wouldn't. No, they
They
wouldn't.
would.
The only
I think
place
you
we
have
will
a better
suffer-
defense than them. I think they
No,
take
not a better
keep-
defense, better centre backs.
No. Better defense even. Stop
No,
it.
our
Stop.
fullbacks are better. Our fullbacks
Wolfie,
are
there's
better.
going
Come
to
on.
be edgy on everything. Goalkeeper is Courtois,
It's-
obviously.
it's
back,
Courtois.
but Raya's amazing. Now back four
All
Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm going Arsenal.
Mendy's better
I
than
like Mendy at
than
left back
Zinchenko.
personally. I like Mendy.
Zinchenko doesn't start for us. What are you
Yeah,
on
okay,
about?
stop. Yeah,
He played
stop.
yesterday.
The
As a
midfield,
midfielder?
All right, but who's your left back then?
the midfield is all
Look-
Madrid. I'll be honest. All Madrid is better.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not taking one single Arsenal player at midfield.
Midfield. I wouldn't take Modric at 40. I would take Modric at even
Yeah, but
37, not
Valverde,
40.
Tchouameni, Camavinga, Bellingham.
But they didn't
hello.
start.
Bellingham.
They didn't start Camavinga yesterday.
Okay,
He was on
Jude in
the
the
bench.
10, Valverde and Camavinga. Done. Midfield.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
Front three.
But I don't think it's like miles better. Like I think we will compete with that.
Nah,
midfield.
it
I
is,
think their
man.
midfield
It
is
is.
better.
No,
I
I'm
think
sorry,
their
Ashraf. It actually is miles better. Wallahi, I'm not even bantering.
No, it's not miles better, guys. You're thinking of Rice like from the form of this. Actually, Partey has been amazing this season. Odegaard and Rice, I get it. Their levels have dropped this season, but I'm saying if
Yeah.
their midfield is at their peak and our midfield is at their peak, I think their midfield is still better, but it's not that big of a difference.
This is
Because
hopium, bro.
This is
Odegaard,
mad. What you're saying is
Odegaard-
an even crazier statement. You
Guys,
think peak
Odegaard-
Valverde, your own words, peak Valverde, peak Camavinga, peak Bellingham is not
Are better.
It's just competing like a bit better. No, it's a lot
No,
better.
no. I think it's like our midfield is here and their midfield is here. You're making it seem like it's that big of a
Yeah,
difference.
you
It's not.
want to do a bit
but
more
it's
of that, man.
Nah,
Freaking-
Nah, guys, Rice last season by lots of journalists, lots of pundits,
Stop
lots of
talking
fans.
about last
Lots of
season when we're in
fans,
this
lots of
season.
Wolfie, what is the conversation Husam and I are having? We're saying
Because Rice
at
is
their
going into very bad form this year, bro. It's
You're
reality.
better off
Yeah,
saying Rice's
Habibi,
last
that's
couple of
why,
games have been
guys.
good.
Guys,
better off
that's
with
why
that.
I'm saying it's at the if they're at their peak, if they're at their form, because Odegaard and Rice haven't declined because of age. It's not like KDB and these other guys. They're just out of form. Although Rice last 2 games has been good, but overall in the season they're out of form, which is why I'm saying if they're at their pump, and I'm hoping this game will inspire that, because we're going. I'm not going to say we're going with zero pressure, but we're going with very little pressure, because the reality is everyone, including Arsenal fans, expect us to get knocked out. So I think the players will actually go there and perform. These 3 at their pump, if they play well, I think they will compete with that midfield. Yes, they're not better. I wouldn't take a single one of
Man
our.
U, yeah.
I don't think a single one of them would get into a Madrid
You're
starting
such
11.
an asshole, Wolfie. You're the biggest asshole in the universe of
No, I
YouTube.
just ignore him. I don't think any of them will get into a starting 11 of Real Madrid, but like they'd still.
Just like you did
would
against
give us a
Man
good
United,
game.
yeah? You're such an asshole. You're actually a very
I
big
don't
asshole.
understand this argument, man. This
Yeah,
is
but,
like,
but we
Habibi,
can't.
it's like
by
someone
that
trying to
logic-
tell me Margot Robbie's
by that
ugly. You know what
logic,
I'm
by
saying?
that
It's
logic,
like,
by that.
I
okay,
can tell that you haven't
sorry,
been.
Husam. Yeah, I'll just throw this back at Wolfie. Yeah, just like how Real Madrid's midfield
انت
performed
مزود
against
صايم ولا
Espanyol.
شو صاير؟ It's like, come
Just-
on.
Just like how
يا حبيبي
Madrid-
ريال مدريد lost 1-0 to Valladolid يا اخي be quiet يا اخي يا اخي
Espanyol.
league form. Listen, I never bring up league form. League form in the Champions League format is absolute the dumbest conversation to have, because in the Champions League,
But he
one
brought up
mistake and you're
United. He brought up
one
United.
yeah no I'm telling Wolfie حبيبي, I'm not telling you. I'm telling Wolfie, because
Yeah,
Wolfie is the fraud here. Because
Yeah,
in the Champions League, one mistake and you're out, خلاص, you're eliminated. You have no room
Exactly.
for error, and it's just a knockout stage scenario.
So I can't reference their form was bad against Man U.
Now I have to go to my tribe. You get me? I'm gonna go drive now. I'm gonna be late. They're gonna cook me. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. This was actually very enjoyable. I really did enjoy it. This stream is gonna take you over to Dan Potts' channel. He's going live. Ashraf Talks Football, more LB and it's LB, and Forest Fan TV are all in the
I'll be
description.
on there as well.
Yes. LB's where? On your channel?
No, I'm going on Dan Potts. LB was on Hooks earlier.
Bloody hell, you go on everyone's channel all the time.
Bro,
this
I'm
guy
like
going
the
everywhere.
YouTube whore.
Guys,
these
I'm
days,
telling
man.
you, Wolfie is
You are.
squeezing the hell out of
You
this
are.
season.
Yeah,
Because
you-
like, I'm not
but
going
you-
to be here next season.
Yeah.
I'll be in Europe next
You
season.
can't
bro.
call yourself a whore though, because you don't get paid for it. Anyway, love you all, and I'm gonna see you guys back for Man United Sociedad. Peace out.